how to increase your sales. In this video, we're going to talk about the 10 reasons why you're not selling your products and services. Number one is you may not be even selling at all. I see a lot of people who are amazing at building conversation, amazing at building relationships, but at the end, they don't even offer their products and services. So if you just ask for the sale, you're more likely to get the sale. Number two is they don't have a follow-up system. Most people who try to sell products and services only contact people 1 or 2 or even 3 times. But did you know it takes 7 to 11 contacts and touch points before people buy from you? So if you just keep following up with your prospect, you're going to have more chance of them buying your products and services. Number 3 is they're not using buying patterns. So there are 3 different types of buying patterns. There's visual, auditory, and kinesthetic points. So some people love to see the example. Some people love to see a live demonstration. Some people need to hear from friends that it's good. Some people love to feel and do it themselves. So you need to understand all the different buying patterns and utilize them properly in order for you to sell more products and services. The 4th thing that stops people from buying your products is not able to answer objections. So if someone gives you an objection and you're not able to answer the objection, to them it's like you're not confident and you don't know what you're talking about. So you must write down all the different objections that you know and try to practice and overcome them and role play them, and that will help you overcome some of the objections and therefore get into your sales. Number 5 is not knowing how to sell. So there's different ways to sell to people. So you may have heard of the hard sell or the soft sell or the elegant sell. So each profile of person requires a different type of selling type. So it's your job to know which style they like. Sometimes you have to hard sell people just to push them over the edge because you know your product will benefit them tremendously. Number 6 is overselling. I remember once going into a car garage and ready to buy the car, and the guy comes and says, hey, it's got this feature, it's got that feature, and the guy was just so overselling everything that it just completely put me off. All I wanted to do was go in and buy the product, so don't oversell your products. Number 7 is not knowing when to sell or even when to close. So sometimes there's good buying patterns or closing patterns that where people ask you questions like, okay, so if I buy this, do you have any payment options? Or, hey, if I was to buy this now, then could you deliver it tomorrow? So these are what we call telltale signs of closing signs, and that's when you need to know when to sell. Number 8 is they're not able to build rapport properly. So sometimes you're not able to strike up a conversation. Sometimes there's no connection. Sometimes you've got the right product and they really want to buy it, but they just don't like you or they don't connect with you. And that happens a lot. And it's nothing personal. It's just that at that point in time, maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe they are not sure whether they want to buy it. Maybe they just shopping around. So you've got to be able to adapt to the person's personality types when you're actually selling, to be able to build rapport and connection. Remember, people only buy from people they trust and like. Number 9 is no confidence. So if you come across and you have an amazing product, you say, hey, you wouldn't want to buy this, would you? You know, if you sound unsure, then that confidence level, actually there's a study that's done that says the more confident you are, the higher you'll be able to close and sell. So, and it's linked directly with your self-esteem. Okay, number 10, which is the biggest one, which I'll come to in a second. And by the way, the reason why you need to learn these sales skills is you need to make more income, more revenue for your business. And for your business to survive, if no cash comes in, you got no cash flow and no cash, and you won't be able to carry the business. You know, you also want to make a bigger impact. You know your products are great, and if you don't sell to that person, then you're letting your competitors sell maybe a not so great product to them. And also it's to gain market share as well. So if you've got a business right now, you want to make, you know, a huge impact and penetration, and that's why you need to sell. And it's also gives you the opportunity to expand your business because you have more cash, more market penetration, and therefore you're able to get your business out there. And that's why we created Wealth Dragons Online. So I'm going to share number 10 with you in a second, but I really believe that if you're not making sales right now, You need to go through sales training courses. These are taught by some of the best in the industry. These are people who are creating multi-million-pound businesses who know how to sell ice to Eskimos. You need to know influence and persuasion techniques. So what to say, what keywords to say, what anchoring techniques, and how to ethically persuade people to buy your products because you know your products is good for them. So you need to know how to influence and persuade. You also need to know how to build a sales team and building up, because if you're the one doing all the selling all the time, you can't leverage. You have to be able to leverage and build teams of people that can actually sell for you. Public speaking courses. This will help you with your self-esteem. This will help you with communicating and getting yourself out there and portraying the right message and saying the right thing at the right time. And what we're going to do, because you've come to this page and through one of our marketing channels, we're going to give you a 7-day free trial to try out Wealth Dragons Online. That's got all these courses in there, plus many other courses on business, entrepreneurship, self-development, and different ways of creating multiple streams of income. And the 7-day free trial is just £9.99 a month, or $12.99 if you're outside of the UK. And just to remind you, you can cancel at any time. So around this video, there's going to be a link or a button. Click that link, get yourself registered, and try your 7-day free trial. Okay, so let's come to number 10 now. Number 10 is a lot of people don't succeed because they don't know the product inside out. I remember going to a car shop or car garage rather, and asking the salesperson about, what's the difference between this model and why is this one so much more expensive than this one, and they're the same car. And he was trying to fluff, but I could tell that he didn't know what he was talking about, and I just lost confidence. So you have to know your product, and you also have to know your competitors' products as well to know the difference and what is your USP, which is your unique selling proposition. So if you've found these 10 things useful, you can relate to these 10 things, you like to overcome these 10 things to increase your sales, increase your revenue, and increase your income, then around this video there's going to be a link. Click that link, click the button, fill your details in, and get your 7-day free trial right now and go through all the sales training courses. This is John Lee, the author of The Wealth Dragon Way. Bye for now.